Well, Peter Burnett is the Chief Executive of the China-Britain Business Council.
This is the visit of the Foreign Secretary. In fact, I've just been at the business event in Shenzhen where I had the opportunity to exchange a couple of words with her. So, I guess two main takeaways. First of all, there's a deepening of the dialogue and engagement at a government-to-government level, which we think is very important within the business community. And secondly, there's been some outreach to businesses in China, UK businesses in China, Chinese businesses headquartered in China, obviously, but also operating in the United Kingdom. And it's very good to see the Foreign Secretary also participate in a dialogue on business.
From a business point of view, then, do you feel that this visit is a step forward, or is it more a case of signalling that both sides want to keep talking, want to move along the same path? Is anything concrete being achieved, do you think?
It's part of a sequence of dialogues that has been taking place between the United Kingdom and China, which started 2 years ago, and with the change of government. And it's been, I think, there was a lot of catching up to be done, and it's been quite intense, I think, since then. So the Foreign Secretary, this is the first visit of the current Foreign Secretary, but the previous Foreign Secretary was here once before. We've had an economic financial dialogue. We've had a joint economic trade cooperation dialogue. The Prime Minister, of course, has been here. And in between, there have been a number of ministerial visits. So we have to do this. You have to conduct this engagement across ministerial departments and portfolios. And this government is doing exactly that. And we're very happy that they should be doing that.
Peter, you were talking just now about the fact that Yvette Cooper was in Shenzhen. What does that tell us, do you think, about where we are, where the UK sees opportunities in China?
Shenzhen was chosen because I suspect for the reasons that I think you're hinting at, which is that it's technologically, very advanced. There is a lot of, in fact, the Foreign Secretary talked about AI in the address that she gave to the business group that was there. So I think it's really important that we have, a dialogue going at a government level, but also at a business level, to understand what is going on from a technology perspective in China, and to allow the Chinese to ask questions of the UK as well, which I'm sure they did, because the UK actually is reasonably advanced also in AI and AI development and technology development and digital development. And so I think maybe I assume that's what you're hinting at. It's probably right. That was probably the purpose of her visit to Shenzhen. The UK, doesn't have a vast industrial base. We are an economy of services. Mostly 80% of our economic output is in services. And that includes software, AI, digital, alongside financial, professional, and other services. And so it's inevitably going to be, to a place like Shenzhen that the Foreign Secretary would go, rather than to a sort of industrial heartland.